Good morning to you. Morning. Still setting up. Never organised me. Cow. We have light. How is everybody? I ain't even clean my glasses.
I'm good. I'm on.
I do apologise for background noise. It's my kids upstairs and my other half on PlayStation. He's doing a Destiny thing. I'm tired but okay. Hey, I'm not doing well this morning. I'm doing well this morning. I've been trying to get up early for a good couple of weeks now, ready for school runs, and I keep setting my alarm, but for like 6 o'clock, and I just can't seem to get up. It's like I hear alarm, and I just knock it off and just go back to sleep. This morning, I set my alarm for 6, and I knocked my alarm off, and then Bright, it must have nudged me. He's going, babe. He could be my alarm instead, and I heard him, but I was just ignoring him. I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered. I'm so comfy. But he must have like gone back to sleep, and I thought I need toilet anyway. Went to the toilet, come back, and he woke up, and I ended up just getting up anyway. So I managed to get up at 6 o'clock this morning, and I've got we're on Friday, so I've got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to get used to getting up at 6 o'clock again, ready for all school runs. Best thing about it as well, we've got my first live stream buddy colourway, everybody, on Monday. It's going to be the Camellia Angel Cove, is that how you pronounce it. That Paul ends tomorrow for what picture it's going to be. So I've re-looked at the timetable for kids for school, and Ruben doesn't go back until Tuesday to school, so I can have longer on Monday. Morning, Zoe. Just waking up. Bless you. And I've been up like 4 hours. I can't stay in bed too long anyway. It gives me a migraine and too much sleep. Read all the stuff on Insta DM. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I know you're definitely in group, but for some, it's done it with some other members as well. Let me see. It's done it with some other members, and I've had to like kick them and bring them back and let them rejoin. I don't even know what it means, but it comes up unavailable, and it basically says these accounts might be unavailable for several reasons. They may have blocked you, been blocked by you, been deactivated, or pending account verification. What the hell does that mean? Your account's got to be verified in order to be on Facebook. You've not blocked me, and I've not blocked you. Your account's not deactivated because it'd just go into that standard silhouette picture. So I don't get why it's done it, and there's only you that's unavailable. I just don't get it at all. But morning, Rach. Yeah, I just don't know why it's doing it. I was awake till after 12 last night, then up early. I don't know how you do it, but I were up till, in fact, you don't know what time you went to sleep. I think usually it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. So you probably had about 3 hours. I'm not sleeping well. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was like that at one point though. It's like I go through phases. Sometimes I'll sleep pretty well. I've tried to get my body into a way of going to bed early and getting up early. I don't mind that. But there were a point where it was a case that I was going to sleep at 1 o'clock and getting up at 6. And I preferred it like that, to be honest. I wasn't sleeping well last week, but I'm starting to get to sleep again. But I know a lot of people have been struggling to sleep lately. It might be all this, we eat and everything as well. Morning, Sam. Hope you're well. I hope everybody's well. Apart from all this sleep deprivation. Like 2-step verification, I have no idea. I don't know. So it's like I say, it's done it to you, and it's done it to I think 2 other people as well. I just don't get. I don't understand what it means by pending account verification. Well, there's no like that on a group, so I don't know. I wonder if you left and rejoined. See if that makes a difference. Mine's just stress. Well, it's understandable after everything we've talked about, so I get like that sometimes if I've got too much stress and my head's just not, No, Rach, I run my horror colouring group on Facebook, and Zoe only joined last night. And I've had the same issue with a couple of other people, but they've left and not come back. And it's just basically saying that Zoe's account is unavailable for several reasons, but she's still in group and she can still comment, she can still do everything. But it's saying that Zoe might have blocked my account, or I've blocked Zoe's account, or she's deactivated her account, which if she deactivated it, it'd just be the standard Facebook silhouette picture, which it isn't. It's a profile picture. And then it says, or are pending account verification. I don't understand what that means. That would be like pending account verification, meaning that Zoe needs to get her account verified by Facebook or something, which is very unusual. Any activity by these members will be visible to you, but only within this group. So I don't know what's happening with it. That's why I've just said to Zoe to leave group and then rejoin, see if it still does it. See if it's still the same. Want me to leave and rejoin? Maybe I'll Google it first. I've had a quick Google this morning, so but it just doesn't give you any inkling as to what it means by pending account verification. It just brings you to the same page all the time. It's weird. If you want to leave and then rejoin, I'll reaccept you into group and see if it does it again. But I've not blocked you. But saying that though, I can't even get onto your profile. You know, if I go on Facebook. Hey, I wonder if you had me as a friend. I can't even find you. You know, if I type your name in on search, it doesn't even come up with your name. So I can't even add you on Facebook. I don't know if like Facebook's having a glitch moment or what. I don't know. It's so strange. So I've Googled it and Facebook says it's often not known why it happens, but it often sorts itself out. Do you have your account on private though? You see, I did have this discussion with other ladies that joined but couldn't. They said that they're not blocked me. And I'm like, well, I don't know what's happening, but obviously I need access to everybody's profile on group. So, you know, if all happens, blah, de blah. That's my name, Zoe, on Facebook. It might be something to do with your security settings. I'm not 100%. I don't know why it does it. I'm just basically carrying on from picture I started yesterday. You see, I've got my group on private. Everything's private because I don't want everybody seeing into my group anyway without being a member. We've got quiz night tonight. Looking forward to that. That'll be something else I've got to figure out. I've got to do it live through that. Trying to figure out how to get Reese to be on the same live as me as well. I'm hoping it works. My profile picture is a picture of me. It's just a random photo of me. I've got red lips. Facebook had a glitch the other day where if you are following, yeah, I remember that. Because I logged on to Facebook and all I could see were posts from random people on all celebrity pages, just randomly posting on the walls. And I'm like, what's going off here? You know, I thought there was something wrong with my Facebook. I ended up just turning it off. I unfriended all, well, not unfriended, but unfollowed all celebs. Then that's when I realised that that's what we're wrong with. Right, get started. I ain't even got my sharpener or anything. Okay, best way for me to find you. Have you left my group already? If you go to members on my group, I'm admin. I think that'd be the best way to find me. It's to search Buddy Colourist group, which is my group. I'll add you onto it. And then I can find you. Are you in me? No, you're not in that one either. Buddy Colourist group. That's not your group. That's what I'm saying, though. It's only showing Reese, but I'm main admin. I'm on the group. I don't know what's going on. It's basically showing up as though you've blocked me or I've blocked you, but I ain't even blocked you. I can even go on my settings. This is really, really starting to drive me up wall. Blocked. I know I haven't blocked you. I've got no reason to block you. No, I've not blocked you. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Oh, it's showing up now that you're available. Have you done something? I know you haven't blocked me, and I've not blocked you, but it's showing up now. It's done it. I don't know what's happening. Sorted. Sorted. Done it. Thank God for that. I don't even know what were happening there. We sorted. All sorted. Must have been a Facebook glitch that got your friend request too. I can't understand why that happened. I wonder what's happened with other ones then, because they never even tried to join back. Have you done something at your side, though? I've only been looking around on my restricted list and stuff, but there's no on there. I've gone back to the group and it's showing up that you're there now. Probably having a meltdown. I know. Facebook's been having a lot of problems though lately, aren't they? To be fair. No, it's ever straightforward with Facebook these days. At least it's sorted.
Yeah.
We're sorted. But yes, as I was saying, Ruben's back at school on Tuesday, not Monday, so I can do a longer live if you still want me. And there's you force me to start using it again. Yeah, it's only that, isn't it? It's only glitching with it. It's just, it's all that's wrong with it. We got there in end. Bloody thing.
Virus will take out.
Just having a spaz day or something. We're sorted anyway, so that's that. I think I'm gonna have a black candle. I run a horror colouring group on Facebook, Sam. I've had it running for a year. It's all just to do with... my main aim for the horror colouring group was because there's a lot of colouring groups on Facebook, but they're all to do with like beauty and cute and fairies and flowers. And when people were putting stuff on them type of groups regarding horror pictures or pictures that wasn't, or that they thought wasn't acceptable, they were basically kicking off and removing everybody and the pictures from groups, saying that they don't accept that kind of stuff on there. And that prompted me to just make up a horror colouring group so that people can share these type of images on there without being criticised. And it's set off well, but I didn't know that at that point that there was another colouring group already in existence that did that kind of stuff. But all that being said, it's not done too bad. I've got 103 103 members on there up to now, and it basically group runs itself. I just do all these themes and whatnot for a group, and they enjoy it. I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing everybody's pictures, and it's nice to see darker themed images rather than just your same old Joanna Basford and all other ones. So I'm just mainly on Facebook to just post me finished pictures and stuff. That's all. Oh, you're a newbie. Yeah, I've been colouring for 6 years, me, and I'm still learning. I just used to use YouTube, Sam, but then more and more channels were doing the things in their Facebook group, so I couldn't do much, so I started using it again. I don't. I've got the Facebook group for my channel, so that I can let everybody know when live streams start, and just do it as an event so that they don't forget, and I'm not leaving anybody out. I'm putting pictures in there of what people are colouring, so I can see what everybody's coloured at every single live stream that we've done buddy colour wise. Because every time we do buddy colours, I can't see what everybody's been colouring. So I made that group up on Facebook so that they can join in there and just upload the pictures to each album for every time we did the live stream. So it's got its uses, and it comes in handy. I've got no family on Facebook, so it's just me colouring family. My colouring group. Although I do get a few moments where I get some bother from other people, but that block button comes in handy. Yes, I like the candles. Black candle. Me too, Sam, so I'll get you into it all. Right. Good morning, Susan. We're in the UK. Well, I'm in the UK along with Jen and Addicted. I'm still learning on everybody, but it's 10:39 a.m. here. And welcome to the live. I like watching live streams, supplies, and of mum colouring pages. I do live streams. I'll be doing live streams twice a week for colouring buddies. So it's just a case of you. Well, I keep repeating it to everybody, and everybody must be getting fed up of hearing it, you know. So I tend to not repeat it as often. But obviously they do the voting polls on my community tab, and then that's how we vote on what we're all going to colour. I pick a picture from winning artist book that everybody chooses. I do my colouring supply hauls when I get them. It's not very often that I do those though, because I'm poor. And I do my finished pages, but I don't do enough to show at end of every month. So what I do is I tend to do it every 3 months, and then I've got quite a few pictures to show, and it makes the video a bit longer, because I know people like longer videos than what they do shorter videos. So I tend to leave it every 3 months before I do end of a quarterly month colouring pages. What's everyone colouring today? As you can see, I'm finishing up from yesterday. I don't know about anybody else. 2:40 a.m. in California. Woohoo! I've always wanted to visit over there, me, US. Good morning, I'm new here. I came across your channel a few weeks ago, and I just want to say I think your channel is absolutely amazing, and I'm glad it exists. Oh, Natalie, you sweetheart. Thank you so much. Good morning. I'm glad you're new and you've come to drop by and listen in, and you like my channel. I really do appreciate it. And all your lovely words. It's made my day, that has, so thank you so much. Bless you. It's nice to see new people dropping in, and even though I love all my old ones dropping by, such as Jen. Not saying that you're old, Jen. Just my older subs still rejoining and still getting new ones as well. It's nice to see some new faces as well. I haven't started a colour today. I just picked out my haunted house page for this month. Ooh, yes. I'm doing a Kirby page. Morning, sweetheart. Good morning. I hope you're well, Avu. Yes. I'm guessing you're not on Facebook, are you, Avu? Good. Bless of the old. You're very welcome. I've been colouring for years on and off, and I'm so glad channels like this are the thing. Oh, there's becoming more and more channels like this, Natalie. It's blown up, I think, over the last few years. I did have my channel for just flip throughs, so I was just buying books, because I noticed when I first started colouring, there were a lot of books that I was buying from Amazon that were, when I come to look at them, they were rubbish inside. And when I went to look for a flip through, there weren't a flip through. So I thought, what better way to better my channel by doing flip throughs for people, for colouring community, so that they can decide whether or not if that colouring book's for them. So that's how my flip throughs come about, by, doing flip throughs so that it helps you decide if you want that book or not. And I always find out the rubbish ones to the good ones. So I know for you to stay clear of all rubbish ones. And then my subs didn't seem to go anywhere. I think they got to 150 subs about a year ago. And I spoke to one of my friends, Reese, and I was discussing with him, my subs have not gone up. I'm doing my flip throughs regularly. I feel that my YouTube channel's just gone downhill. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We had a big discussion, and he gave me some pointers and stuff. And that's when I introduced my live streams, and I started doing a few tutorials of ones that I know of myself, because I'm all self-taught. I don't look at other people's tutorials. I just learn myself. Then I started doing reviews of my pens and my pencils that I got, and just interacting more with my subscribers and making sure that I'm active rather than being dormant. And then from, I said 11 months, I've gone from 150 subs to 935. It says on my YouTube that I'm 935 subs in. So from that length of time, I'm like, wow. I'm absolutely flabbergasted that I've got so many subscribers. I'm not even doing it to, I'm not even doing it for subs. I'm just doing it for my own therapeutic time. So colouring helps me get through my depression stages. And I know that a lot of people have said me doing these live streams help them through their days. So it makes me feel a lot better when I'm interacting with other people. And it's just, I think it's like a tennis court, isn't it? We're just back and forth on, bouncing off each other. And I just really like having everybody here and talk, just talking and having a laugh. And I do apologise for my background noise. It's my partner is on his game with his mates and all with people, and I try and tell him to keep voice down, but he's always over talking me. So yeah, it's just basically blown up over the last 11 months that my subs have just gone so fast, and it's like, wow, I don't even know I must be doing something right. But like I said, I'm not even going to be, I don't think I'm going to be monetizing it and getting money from it. It's just a hobby for me. I like doing it. I buy my own supplies. I don't want people buying me supplies and stuff. So it's all from my own pocket, and it's all my own. I can actually say nobody's helped me in all this. I've done it myself. But I'm just so glad everybody enjoys my channel and like coming and we have a laugh, and nobody's going to be, degraded or being talked to. Like, we're all friends. We all get on. If you don't get on, I'm sorry, but you'll have to get booted. I just want everybody to be nice. I don't want my channel to be, all these trolls and stuff. I just want us all to have fun and enjoy it.
I've got one.
Hi, Avu. I just missed your video last night, but I did watch it afterwards. I think I just got to it at last bit and then I rewatched it all. I was watching Avu's video while I was having my tea. I chuckled so much. I don't care for Facebook, lol. I was just thinking so I could get to see your finished picture of this Avu. I like to see other people's pictures. And we've got a horror group on Facebook, so you can post your finished pictures on there. That were all. I like sit through videos too. I miss that out, lol. I think flip through videos are absolutely fantastic, and it helps other people in colouring community to just, because there's no worse than looking for a book on you know, on Amazon, seeing, oh, I like that book, and then going to YouTube to look for a flip through, but there isn't one, ordering it, getting it, and then when you've got it, it's like, well, oh, all this line work's just rubbish, pictures are stolen, and so forth and so forth. And that's when I thought, right, I'm going to save people some money. I'm going to do flip throughs. I'll buy books, do flip throughs, and then people can understand, you know, that this book for them because there's something wrong with it, or vice versa. So that's just, that would be my main aim with flip throughs, so everybody gets to see. I do them on request. If there's any books that you're interested in and ain't no flip through of them, I will do it. Like I say, it's out of my pocket. I'm back, needed to fix the TV. Technology it's never his favourite thing, is it? Fixing a chicken last night, a TV this morning, jack of all trades rich. I started colouring a month ago by running across the flip through. It was your flip of Crook Crook Horror Animals. Oh yeah, Crook Crook's images are absolutely out of this world, Susan. One of my favourite horror colouring book artists at the moment. They have just brought a new book out, and I haven't put the money in bank, so when we're going to town later, I'm putting money in bank to order that book. I've also just ordered the Sarah Richter new book that she's just released. That comes on Monday, so there'll be a flip through up then of that book. It looks absolutely beautiful. I'm going through a depression stage at the moment. I'm so sorry, Sam. There's nothing worse than feeling like you do. Depression really does suck. I've been struggling with that on and off for many, many years. My first bout of it was with my first son when I was 16.
No.
I had my first son at 16. Well, a month before my 16th birthday. It was very poorly for a while. And I just ended up with postnatal depression, and that lasted for 2 years with medication, and then it just comes and goes from time to time. I've had different medications and it just doesn't work for me. So I just tend to just, what's the term I'm looking for? I just ride it out, basically. I don't bother with medication. If I feel like I'm down, I find ways to cope in my own way. So I tend to just turn to my colouring. My colouring helps a lot. I will probably go dormant or quiet when I'm in that type of frame of mind. I go quiet for a while and then I'll come back. It's like I go under my rock or something and just, you know, deal with it myself, because I don't like to burden anybody else with me rubbish. So I just deal with it myself and I come back when I'm feeling up to it. But yeah, depression's not a nice thing to be messing with, and it can really, really, really mess somebody up if it gets a grip and you can't get out of that, you know. But it's really, really good with depression to talk to people. I find talking to people, if you can find just that one person that you can really be open with. I find as well, talking to strangers is a really, really good way of unburdening everything. Talking to somebody that doesn't know anything about you, but you can talk to them and feel comfortable in talking to them about it. That does it. I should be like a... I'm talking like I'm a blooming counsellor or something. I do apologise, but I've found that when I did my counselling, when I had a miscarriage, talking to my counsellor really, really did help in so many ways. Talking to people that you don't know really does help. As daft as it sounds. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you for sharing the background of your channel. It's really inspiring. I love colouring as it helps with my mental health too, and it's very therapeutic. It certainly is, Natalie, and you're absolutely welcome. I'm just so glad that I'm helping others out there, and you're all enjoying, you know, being on this journey with me. I just enjoy company. I'm just that kind of person. Sometimes it might seem like I just want to be alone. There is times I just want to be alone. I like my me time, but I do like to have company. It's a weird. It's like a, back and forth thing. It's strange. I'm strange. I'm back. I have some food. Yay! I can have breakfast today. What are you having for breakfast? So, think of the happy memories with your fur baby, Sam. I lost my fur baby last year and it's heartbreaking. I made a slideshow video with a ton of her pictures to remember her by. I have my first
Awesome.
psychologist therapy appointment on the 9th. It's just good to really, really get it off your chest. I did counselling a few months ago and talking to a stranger really helped. They don't have a bias of you to begin with, and I'm starting to feel so much better now. It's amazing how much it changes, and because that when I had my miscarriage, it was a thing that couldn't be talked about in my family. Well, the family that I had, because it's just me, Brian, and my boys now. But when I was in that family unit with extended family, it wasn't allowed to be talked about. What word am I looking for? You just couldn't talk about it, and it were a case of shit happens, so just deal with it, basically. And I'd got 4 boys already. Obviously, my youngest has his medical problems and stuff, but I think it's a case of, you go through a pregnancy and you think, it's never going to happen to me. I'll never lose a baby. I've got 4 or 5 or 10 healthy kids. It's never going to happen to me. But I got pregnant, and I think I'd found out, and I was like 3 weeks pregnant, and Brian wanted to go and tell everybody, and I'm like, no, let's just wait till 12-week mark at least, then we know that we're safe or safe-ish. But I think it was just a case we were too excited, and I said, oh, go on, mention it. And we told everybody on Facebook, and I think it was a week after that, not even a week, it might have been about 4 days, I started with pains and I was bleeding. I got in touch with it took me like a day to get in touch with my midwife because she'd gone off on holiday. Told me to go up to hospital. I went up to hospital. They checked me over, said that if it were gonna happen, it were gonna happen. There were nothing they could do. So it was just a case of go home, just rest up. If it gets worse, to come back. So I went home. I was watching Coronation Street. So it had been like 7:30 at night, and I got these really, really excruciating pains. It felt like I needed a number 2, and I thought, I don't feel good. So I said to Brian, I said, I'm just going to go and get laid on bed, spread out, it might help me, feel a bit better. And I put Coronation Street on telly upstairs, and I got laid on bed, and I was just laid there, and it just felt like, tummy cramps, and like I needed toilet, basically. And I thought, oh, and it got worse and worse and worse, and I'm like, I can't cope with this. And I kept going to the toilet, and it was getting more bloodier and more bloodier, and I'm like, this isn't normal. It can't be normal. And I were at the toilet, and I shouted Brian, I'm like, babe, come here, like, have a look. As gross as it sounds, but I'd never experienced it. I'd never known anybody that experienced it, or nobody disclosed it to me if they'd experienced it. So it was unnatural for me. I didn't know what was happening. So I was petrified. I was screaming, Brian, look at this, what's happening? And he'd looked, and he went, I could see in his face, and he's like, no, and he looked and he walked away because he's experienced it before, but he'd not told me, and not told me what to experience it, what to look for and stuff. But he looked at it and he walked away, and I'm like, I knew then that it weren't good. And I got off at toilet, and with my toilet where I had to cross across landing to go into my bedroom. And when I went into bedroom, I just got to bedroom, kids were in bed, so it was late. Talking like 9 o'clock at night. And went into bedroom and I just collapsed at floor in excruciating pain. And Brian come running round to me to help me up off the floor, and he's going, we're going to have to go downstairs because you're going to wake kids up. And I'm like, how can you think about that? I don't care if I'm waking kids up, I'm in pain, But he helped me downstairs because I could hardly walk. Got on the sofa, he brought me some clothes down because I was in my nightie. Got sat on the sofa, and he went to help me put my leggings on. He put them on my legs, and then he went to get me up, help me up with my hands. Stood up, and then I felt something just. I don't want to sound gross on here. I'm being open with you because I can. But I felt something come out, and it didn't feel really nice at all. I knew it weren't good, and I managed to scuttle to the toilet. And I sat back down, and as I sat back down and I pulled my stuff down, I noticed some drop from my pants into my trouser leg. And the only way I could describe it was a tumour. It just looked, even though I've never seen a tumour before, it just looked like a tumour. And I grabbed some toilet tissue and a nappy bag, and I put it in there, but it's the way I put it in. I just grabbed it, and I was looking at it gross, and I put it in bag and tied it up. And Brian went on phone to his dad to come and pick me up and take me to hospital. I put a pad on, and off we went to hospital. Got to hospital. They did blood tests and everything. I don't even know why they did bother with blood tests, but they did a load of tests. Put me in this room. They did an examination and everything, and that's when they said, I'm sorry, but you've miscarried, you've lost your baby.
I'll take it away.
It's still raw. They took bag weight, what I brought with me, they took it. They come back and said, can we do tests to find out what happened? I said, yeah, do what you need to do. And they said that by the time they're done, there'd probably be nothing left. I said that were fine. And they said any remaining stuff had just go to what they call Peter Pan Garden in Sheffield. We're all babies that have miscarried go with any excess and stuff. And I've got his dad with me at time. He weren't very supportive. We just sat there watching, and they just, after 10 minutes of being there, they just gave me this leaflet, and they just said, oh, have a look at this leaflet, read it through before we can discharge you. And it would just basically tell me what to expect after.
The night's going for how long? Where am I going?
And then they said, oh, do you want to take ashes? Well, do you want to take ashes, or do you want to let us, scatter them at this Peter Pan Garden? And his dad just turned around to me and he says, oh, don't bother with out like that. It's just a reminder, and it'll cost a blooming fortune.
Right, get off.
So, and Brian went with me. He had to be at home with kids, so I'd only got his dad with me. And
It's starting
I had to give him an answer before I left of what I was going to do. And I couldn't phone him. So, and I didn't know what he wanted to do. So I just left it. And we come home. And that's when grieving started.
Have we lost two one?
But, thank you, everybody.
It looks like
Believe it or not,
100%.
it was like 7 years ago.
I was looking for L1 bomb and it disappears.
But yeah, she went to Peter Pan Garden. Well, I say she. Remains went to what were left of baby went to Peter Pan Garden at Sheffield. And I was going to this women's group that's close to me called Mind. I was going there for quite some time because they used to do colouring stuff, you know, craft activities and stuff. So I used to go there a lot, and it was every week, once a week. And I was there for quite some time, and they knew that I was really, really, you know, in depression mode. So they advised and pushed it through for me to see a counsellor. And I went and saw a counsellor, and I think it was something like 7 sessions with her. And during that time, it were amazing. I used to go in with weight at World on my shoulders, and I used to come back out all full of life, and they could see difference in me. And while I was having sessions, woman that were doing it, she found out we at Peter Pan Garden were, gave me information so we could go and visit. And then she just basically said for me to get over, or well, not get over, but cope through my grief, what to choose what sex I might have wanted it to be, and then pick a name for it for baby, so that I could like buy little things for baby and every anniversary and stuff. So when we got home, we had a talk about it, and we decided that as baby that we lost was going to be a girl, because I've had all 4 boys, and it seemed right that it were definitely a girl, like the most thing that I really, really wanted, and I couldn't have it. So we decided on girl,
You want me to get on
and
L1?
then I picked a name.
L1.
We decided on Harper Phoenix.
L2.
I always like unusual names, so she definitely had to have an unusual name.
L2 get on your plate.
And then ever since then, I've been buying constantly, every anniversary, a bit of something for her. I've got a glass cabinet, so I've got, you know, I buy things and put it in there. And her anniversary's like next week.
Starting at L1. Where's it R2?
It all happened 7 years ago next Friday. So it's creeping. So that's why I decided to do a live every Monday and Friday, and then like such as next week, it'll keep me busy so I'm not thinking about it too much. Keep me from being like really low. So, but yes, her anniversary is on the 9th of September. And she would have been, in fact, no, it's 8 years, isn't it? I'm that messed up in head. I can't even remember now, but her birthday, her due date, what, 4th of April. So we buy a bit of something for her birthday and a bit of something for her angelversary. But yes, that's that gone and dusted with. I've got that out of the way. I've had my little tears. I'm fine now. Back to colouring. I don't want to depress everybody. But yes, it's. I'll go read back now and all messages. Thank you, everybody. Yes, it's not just a case of that. I think when I had miscarriage as well, I really struggled. I asked for my dad to be there, and he was more bothered about his wife, not my mother. He weren't married to my mother. They'd been divorced for years. We were more bothered about seeing his wife and keeping her happy than coming and seeing his daughter who had just lost a baby. And that pissed me off. I'm sorry, I shouldn't swear. My mum lost a baby at 16 weeks. Appa was 9 weeks and 5 days into pregnancy with her. She understood, but she weren't overly, how can I put it? She weren't, constant ugly, hugging or phoning me up, saying I am and stuff like that. She bought me a plant once, but I'm no good with looking after plants. They said to do like a little memorial garden for a bit. There's just no point because we're not going to be in the same property for whatever reason. I mean, I'm glad I didn't because we've moved house since then. That was another reason why we moved house as well, because it was just too much of a bad reminder, in a sense. Because I was like reliving it every day, But and then not long after that, I think it was only about. I don't have a single green finger. Neither have I. I'm terrible with gardening. But I think it was 2 months after that when I was still going to these groups, this mind group. I had a friend on there in that group with us. And I've been going for like 2 or 3 years. And she got a daughter, a bit younger than me. And she got pregnant with twins.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. It's
and it were a bit raw for me. And then her daughter lost her twins. And I could feel grief. I mean, she were only grandma, but she were grieving for her 2 grandkids that she'd lost. And then I found out a week later that they'd only paid £45 for a urn for their, for her granddaughter's daughter's kid, babies that she'd lost. So that really, really angered me because his dad said it had cost a fortune, So I could have had a bit of her with me. Here I go again. So I hated his dad for that. Because I could have had a bit of her with me, even if it was just a little bit. And then it was about a year after that, her daughter got pregnant and she come to group and she was showing off scan photos. And I'm like, yeah, just rub it in even more. She lost 2 babies like 6 months ago, and then she's got pregnant again, and then you're just rubbing it in my face again. And she just said, oh, why didn't you just tell me that it upset you? I'm like, well, you should already know. It had not even been a year. And we ended up having a bit of a fallout. Still talk to her from time to time, meet up. But it was just really raw at that particular time. It still is. I've still been crying. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's because it's so close. You know, it's like a week today, so I'm like, really, it's playing on me. That's all. I'll be fine. I'm sorry, guys. Come on. I'll be fine. I know she will, Jem. Give me Obi a hug. We'll be fine. He's playing his game anyway. I don't want to disturb him. But yeah, we remember her by buying little things, and I've had Reese buy little things for her as well, and I weren't even. I think I met Reese a year after when I lost Harper, so to have a friend buy something for a baby that he didn't even know I had, and you know, I do post stuff on Facebook when it's their anniversary and stuff, so I think that's the reason why it's sent like a Christmas little fairy thing, and she's bought quite a few things actually, a little bracelet and stuff, so that's nice.
Yeah, you little duckling.
But
Good job.
that's made me laugh, little duckling. Calling his mates little ducklings. Hugs do help, and we'll probably have a hug anyway. Remember the first day I cry, and it's the first time I've cried on my live stream, so I'm so sorry everybody. I don't want to burden everybody with my problems and whatnot, but biggest depression for me is that, and we've been trying since 2016, a year after losing her. We've been trying for a baby, but it's just not working. I'm 35 now, and I said when I reach 35, that's it. I'm not trying no more. So I think that's the reason why Bryce bought me Cleo.
We were there last night.
She'll be like a daughter to me.
I've got Oryx checkpoint. I've been trying to do it for the last hour and a half, but everybody else gets it.
Bri, I need bickies and Jenny's and all.
Everybody else gets it.
He can't hear you. He's not close enough to see comments either. He's on the other side of the room. He'll just say I'm being silly. Don't apologise. You're only human. I know. Don't ever apologise. It's very understandable. It's definitely something you should never have to apologise for. I think what it is after everything that I went through it on my own with Brian, obviously. But my family members it were like forbidden. You couldn't talk about it. I had me tattoo done. I don't know if you can see. But I had this done, and it says, God has you in his arms, I have you in my heart. 9/9/15. And this is with a little angel wings. And then a name. But I had this done, and I went to show the one person that, you know, brought me up from being a kid, basically, when my parents split up and divorced. Yeah, my granddad took over looking after me, basically. And I went to show him after I'd had it done. I'd literally just had it done. It were all fresh and everything. And I went and showed him, and he went like that. What's they gonna have that done for? And I was like puzzled. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, well, your nana had a miscarriage and just got over it. I'm like, all right, you know. It puzzled me. It really did. It's like, you just don't understand. I think it's worse for men to understand it than what it is anybody else. You know what I mean? But the one person I expected to get a little bit of sympathy from was my granddad, but no, he didn't care. And then when I mentioned about trying again, his exact words were, you've got enough kids. You don't need any more. I'm like, all right. There's people out there that have 20 kids or 50 kids or even just, you know, taking on kids that are not theirs, fostering them and stuff like that. what's it matter to him? He's not looking after him. But no, it went really, really nasty. And I just didn't understand it, but some people can be funny. But yeah, I've had me crying. It's my first time crying on live, so I must feel comfortable. And I do apologise for future people watching it and they aren't come to listen to me crying about, stuff. Come here to enjoy themselves and be picked up and whatnot. Fur babies don't answer back at least. Well, they do, they can. It's funny because when we went to go and see Cleo other day, and when I put her down, she walked straight to Brian's feet. And when she got in between his feet, she did a little yap or something, and it was like an incentive. Pick me up, pick me up. And he picked her up and she was quiet. She loved it. And it's like, oh, bless. And then her mum, when we first went, she went straight to Brian, wanted a fuss. Brian was fussing her, and then when he stopped, she'd bark at him, and she says, oh, she does that because she didn't want you to stop stroking her. He stroked her again, and when they stopped, she'd bark at him again. It was so funny. It's going to be a really interesting time with Puppy. I can't have kiddos, so I have fur babies. I'm so sorry you can't have any kids. So it must be awful. I couldn't even imagine not being able to have any kids whatsoever. I mean, before I stopped talking to them, or should I say, before they started to try and get my own kids took off me, one of my step siblings, she's got that endometriosis, is it? And she's been told she'll never be able to have kids either. And I think she's about 27 now. So, but I can't imagine not being able to have any kids. Being told you can't have kids, I know they say it's not all be all and end all of life. There's people out there that don't have kids at all, and they can have kids. But in certain people's eyes, it's like, well, I'm born. I've been born. I'm meant to have a family. I'm meant to, It must be awful. I couldn't imagine it, and I couldn't imagine my life without kids. And I used to look after my step siblings when they were babies, so I was like, put into that position of being, you've got that motherly instinct already because you've already done it with your siblings and stuff. My dogs do that. They stare at my mum and just do weak barks, and it's like they are saying, give me food. It's a relief in one way. I'm 4'9" and Steve is 6'1". Imagine little old me having one of his kids. Well, they're all bundled up in your womb. It's they only grow when they as they're growing up. Probably just be leggy, lots of leg. I mean, it's funny because I'm 5'10", and Brian's like 5'4". So he's smaller than me. Yes, he is. He's smaller than me. Okay, so and Ruben, believe it or not, is nearly towering his dad, and he's 9. Ruben's like, I'm going to suggest that he's 9 now. I'm guessing when he's 11, he's going to be taller than his dad. It's just amazing. And when he were born, he were only like 7 pounds something. Be right back, I think, we've got a delivery. Oh. What? I don't know. Hi, love. All right. No, we're not interested in out like that one. No. All right, love. Oh, I do apologise for that, guys. Something about air ambulance lottery or something. I don't believe in all that. They've been trying to get us to do that postcode lottery as well. I'm like, nope. Thought it might have been my postman with my colouring of an issue. We went for that. When we go to an appointment later, though, I'm calling at Morrison's. I'm going to see if any colouring of an issues are in there. So what's everybody doing today? Let's brighten this live stream up a bit. This is my, depressing story. Still not got yours. But it only come out, there we are, Wednesday, didn't it? Wait, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday it come out. So there's still time yet. Might be next week. I think I might have to go to the toilet and blow my nose. Oh, that's the thing. And all Jen, Gaynor reacted to my post on Colouring Buddy group as well the other day. About live stream on Monday. She didn't comment, she just like reacted to the post, liking it I think. So she must be okay, which is good news. I'm debating if I want to take a trip to town this afternoon to get out for a couple of hours. Definitely, Rach. Get yourself off out. I've got an appointment with my little one. He's got a hearing appointment this afternoon at 2:30, so I've got to come off of my live at 1 o'clock, get ready and everything. I just thought it strange they had it on their YouTube channel when I normally see it on others about a week before they. Well, usually they put they send new ones out. Everybody puts their YouTube flip throughs up, and then they put their YouTube flip through on, don't they? But I think they're getting fed up with everybody else putting one up before them, so they'll probably put theirs up before everybody else. But I know a lot complain about Colouring Evans flip throughs, that they're either too fast, too slow. They can't see images. So, I don't know. I'll still do flip throughs at Colouring Evans magazines when I get them. I'm still lacking on the Legends of Japan and what other one? No, there's Japan one. And Egypt, I need those two. I ain't got those two in my collection yet. I think I'm going to get a few copies of that Alice one. I've not watched Alice since I was little. It does look a book that I'll probably enjoy colouring when I get round to it.
Go on then, Bisley. Make me do your juju. Get praying on your altar. Sorry, so I've got 3 pieces of rapier on with 3 mods. Helps out in it. I've got edges on me to take them.
Should I go to low? I need a tiddle. Too much drinking.
Gain increased mobility and resilience while you are torn between dimensions. I've got that one on. No, and I've got gain damage reduction while carrying the King's Fall relic. I've got that one on. No, just stick with your Storm Chaser or your Typhon. Whichever you're using. I can't wait to get my Typhon done because it's just double damage of what you call it does. Yeah, well, you want one way. Give me a second, I'll tell you what you want. Take a screenshot of it. You want one where arrowhead, your hands back to the ball, accelerated coil, keep on top with fire and one. What you want on that? Thought we got raw fusion.
I'm back, ladies.
Oh,
Reading back. Are those the only 2 you're missing now, Jane? No, Jane, I've got loads missing. They're all back issues. The Japan one and the oh, go on, what other one? Japan and Egypt one are the collection ones that I'm missing, the recent ones. And then the Alice one that's due for special. I don't know when they bring the compendiums out because they haven't brought a compendium or present one out yet for a while. Last one, I think it was Cat's compendium or flower compendium. I know, and they've brought the junior one out, haven't they? The Dragons Junior book as well. That looks cute.
Buffalo with you, one of them, right? Where do you want to go? What plate do you want? Or do you just want to be a floater?
Do you want to be a floater? That sounds lovely, that.
You can either have L2, no worries.
Do you want to be a floater? I am not using black on her hair. I am using grey, believe it or not.
See if the kid wants to play it or not. You know.
No, it's everybody going to be doing after live then.
Do you want R2, mate? Keep it.
I'll be going and doing my appointment with my son. I think I might be cheeky and take him to McDonald's for tea. And tell him no.
What everybody's comfortable with.
Go McDonald's for his tea. As a treat. Do a little bit of shopping. Come home. Have my tea. Well, I've already had my tea. I've had a Mackey's. Come home and then prepare for the quiz at 6 o'clock. That'll be my night. I don't even know how long quiz was going to be. Like, I've got to read like 70, 71, 72
GT's on our
questions. That's going to be fun.
before stepping on to.
Some I can't even pronounce properly, so you'll have a laugh at me about that.
Do you want to take R2, mate, or do you want to be a floater? Yeah, do R2 then, mate. R2.
Nothing for me today. I've my dinner, then a trip to town. I'm going to a gig on Sunday, so I think it might be a good idea to find a location, as I've never been there. Sounds interesting, that, Rach. It'll get your heart anyway, won't it? Don't tell him in case you don't get there. I'm not going to send out to him because he'll never shut up about it until we go. And he'll go and tell everybody else, and then I'll need to pay for everybody else then. Lol, where is it? You're going for the gig. I'm going to say not getting an MD, so... yeah, I know, I'm... Welcome back, Zoe. We wouldn't laugh. You're going to laugh at me, because I know there's one question, and I'm struggling to think of how to pronounce it. I'll figure it out.
Virus of Storm. It is with R2.
Do you know, sometimes I wish, not for colouring and stuff, but I wish internet a good name for gamers.
Right, get off your plate.
Not permanently, but just for a little while.
This is L1. I'll get on. L2. Buffalo, get on your plate, dude. Cheers, dude.
I've really done it.
Nice one. Cool. There you go.
What do you think then?
Where's it going? R1.
Why do men not get the importance of things? Going to pick up our food parcel today, and the other half thinks we can go to Costa for a coffee. No, we can't. That's a luxury which we can't have anymore. Not enjoying this clock page,
Get ready,
though.
brothers. When it says oryx,
Making one in a thermal mug and take it with you. Yeah, definitely need to know how far of the walk from Metro. 3 of us have Metro, because I'm the only one who takes the bus to work, so if we can get there,
right, get back.
easier. Are you not, Jen? Dear. So... thinking now. Need to work out what shows depending on how far to walk. No, don't know why, just not. I just said to him, that's like me saying, oh, we've been paid, I'm getting a colouring book now. He said, well, you can. And I'm like, no, not happening. Oh, dear.
R1, yeah. It's starting on L1. I'm getting it. It's cool, I'm got it. L2. Can somebody get on L2? Nice one, done. It's R1. I'll get on. L1. Goddess, get on your Play-Doh. L1, Goddess.
I don't know, but for some reason she reminds me of that Corpse Bride. And a bit like Gouliana, but without the
Right.
gory
Yeah,
stuff.
Goddess, get ready to get your... Wait till it... Hey, get in. Nice.
I haven't, Jen. I'm just winging it. Just wing it. Oh, thank you, a view. I'll go check it out after I've finished with my live.
I ain't got no idea.
Can't wait to see it.
Smacked it, man.
Are you on Insta? I forgot what pencil that is now. It's not a problem of you. Not everybody's tech savvy. I'm on Insta. It's same as me
It's fine, we'll
YouTube
get to
name.
It's fine. Save it.
If you want to follow, if you learn how to figure out how to do it. I just like to see others finish pictures, but I will go and look at your video. I loved. I really want that book that you were colouring yesterday. The Fantasia. All right, that looks like an amazing book. I've seen other people colouring in it, but I've not been able to get a hold of that book. I think it's unavailable for me.
Nice one.
One, 4, 6. How about it's
Right, get off your plate.
140. So I've sharpened my pencil and I've not took number. Damn.
R1.
Oh. Betamax.
You Betamax. You doing? What are you doing? It's silly. Fantasia is awesome. He also did the book Serene. Yeah, I've seen people colouring in Serene.
L1.
I think it's hard to come by though, isn't it, that book?
Where's it going?
That is the one that is not on Amazon. Comes to 60 bucks with shipping.
Yeah.
Wow. Little at the cute pen. I know, so small. And I've just sharpened it. I've not even looked to see what number it is, so I can see if I've got a spare. So I'm having to look at all my other pencils, number wise, and see which one it is.
I'm getting R1's one.
I think it might be the
I've stopped
146. Look at the cute pencil. Lol, that is the cutest pencil ever. It's so tiny. I've got plenty of these of you. So many. Can tell I love my Faber-Castells. I think it's the 146. 140. Yeah, it's. I think it's the 140. I'm gonna have to have a look. I bet I ain't even got a replacement because I'm not up. 140. 140. 140.
There's a bubble behind you.
No. God damn it. I need another replacement for that. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Let's pop that back. I'll have to use this one. We have a couple up here that are very kind people and pay
Might not have enough damage done.
£15 pay and they can claim £30 worth of shopping every week. I'm glad I don't have to do that. Well, a lot of people are going to be doing it at some point though. It's going mad in it with all everything that's going wrong lately. Are you doing another live at all of you? I know I've got a live later, but it's not on Facebook. On YouTube, it's on Facebook. I'm doing a quiz night. My next live will be on Monday. It's the actual buddy colour, this one though. That's on Monday. These random colouring chats will probably subside a little bit due to live streams coming back into force.
R1.
Tonight I'm getting ready for some doctor appointments today and I have to pick up some stuff at work. If I'm available, I'll drop in and have a listen in. I know I've got me quiz night and I don't know how long that's going to be.
We're going to L1.
Let me have a look. Oh, it's tying so. It's tying between 50 autumn miniatures and 50 Halloween miniatures. They're both at 39%. Oh, and it ends tonight actually, not tomorrow. So I'll get everybody voting. I've had 33 votes on that one for Monday's live. But it's a tie at the moment. And then the book for next Friday's live stream, the winning one at the moment is Jade Summer.
I think what you're forgetting.
I think it was the Louise and May that were in front before, but now it's Jade Summer. Nice. I need to order the winner. I like it doing polls because it's a better way to get everybody involved, and I find it fair, and it's an easier way for me to colour books that I haven't even coloured yet. So it's another reason why I prefer to do it like that. It includes everybody. Is she looking okay? She definitely looks dead. She definitely looks dead.
I did put a bubble down, but nobody went in it.
Yes, the voting for Monday's live will finish this evening at some point, obviously because of my quiz night. It's going to be a bit delayed unless I reveal it before I start my quiz.
Virus of Storm. Where am I going? Buffalo. Oh, it's on number one, isn't it?
Should have done that a bit.
Hang on a minute. Right, get off. Your plate. I'm going. We're going to R2.
So I'm putting a bit of yellow tone on a blue skin, so that there's the light from the candles shining on her.
Cell 1 start. R1.
No, but she did comment on Facebook saying that she I think it was she couldn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. Get your thing, mate.
That she couldn't make the quiz night, or might be able to events. Yeah, she's put down that she might be able to
Like
join
We've only got 2 bombs.
for this evening. So she might be there on quiz night.
Shadow. Never have thought.
Her move must have been close, is it? Oh, her move must be close, is it? I don't know. It's been a week, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm not fully sure. I'm doing a pink one. I suppose we'll find out later if she's on.
Virus was gone. Nice one.
I can tell Ruben's just like his dad, can't
Get off.
I?
Okay, do.
What colour buttons are we going to get its eyes?
Alright, do.
Any suggestions?
R1. I'm getting on it. Yeah, I'll get them, do.
I'm not looking forward to getting out Germ box later, but here's a double lot,
Good, yeah.
not half.
No, I'll get them. Yeah, I'm getting them. I got them.
Anybody dress up the house for Halloween? Kids. Do apologise, guys. Foul language.
Shut up.
What buttons? There, on eyes. The buttons. There's buttons on a dress, but on a night dress. Brian. It's... Christ. I don't, but did dress the dogs up one year, lol. I said to Bri yesterday, I said, once we've got Cleo, you do realise I'm going to be like proper pampering her and dressing her up and stuff, and she's going to have her own Instagram, and you know, it's like, you're not doing that to her. That's not, she's a dog. She's not, you know, she's not meant to wear clothes and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, shh, My dog. I love dressing up, but I'm at work on Halloween, so we'll probably have a party that day, so I'm hoping I can come in dressed up. The rabbit's eyes are buttons too. Yes. Bella won a competition. Haha, I'll send you a photo later. Yeah, definitely. I've been eyeballing some little stuff you can get for puppies, you know, dress wise. I can't wait to just do her hair and stuff. Oh, it's gonna be so funny. Not just that, but I just want company for my fur baby and go out on walks. That's the thing, Jen. Me and Brian were talking other day. I think it was Wednesday when we come back from visiting her. He wants to know how good they are for walking. Do they get tired easily? A bit like a chihuahua and stuff. Can they get tired?
Not worried about it. Right, get up. Virus is gone. Where am I going? Yeah. I'll L1. Thank you. This last run, yeah?
What porcelain were you? Has it gone past yet?
Right, go.
I've got them trainer socks on and they keep dropping down. God, is it 12 o'clock already? Oh, my neck. I've done that. I'm struggling now what to do a dress. I ain't even done flame. I've done light for that, but I ain't for that. What a dope. So sad.
Nice. Seriously, you've got the magic, man. Oh, I do. Thanks for joining, guys.
Can't even. Thought I might have been able to like use white just to get. Let me see. Oh, I could use this. See if this works. No eyes for me. I haven't got the box of colours and details. Depends. My oldest boy and youngest girl go for miles, but the other two will not move after 5 minutes. With a blender pen fit. I don't know. I ain't got a blend. I've got one of those stub things. I don't even know how to use these. I'm clueless. Pointless. It's just to get that bit of a yellow glow, that's all. Oh, we can have a dimmed one. We'll have a dimmed one. It'll be right. Just looks dimmed. Flame's not as good as that one. I use the marker base. Yeah, I was thinking blend with a dialogue, but I forgot it depends. Anxiety is kicking about having to go into town. It's funny because my anxiety is not about going out places, being around people. Mine's more of my health. Like if I see something, I start panicking. I think I've been at doctors like 7 times over my boob, thinking that I might have breast cancer because it's like this. I've got it feels like I've got a lump in my armpit. I've had it for about 4 years now. And it feels like I've got a lump in my armpit, but when I feel there's no there. And when I've gone at doctors, I've had like probably 8 doctors check me over, and they're like, "Oh, it must be just not wearing correct bras for your size." And I've bought correct bras, but I've still got it. So I don't know if it's like some sort of you can get them calcium builds up and stuff, can't you? I don't know if it's one of those.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
We'll be going out soon. I don't know what colour to do a dress. More night dress. Usually they're like white, aren't they? Creamy white. No tone to them. See, I love leaving home. It's no, my anxiety is not to do with that. Mine, like I said, mine's just health wise. It really gets to me. And I don't go and get it checked out until like it's played on me for so long. I can be in a crowd of people in a concert and be fine, but getting to the concert is a different story. It's confidence and everything in it. There's nothing in this world that scares me more than cancer, so I emphasise there, Jane. I went 8 to 9 years thinking I had cancer. It was just daily thoughts in my head. That's it, Rach. Like I say, I've been fine for years and years and years, and then, like I say, it were about 4 years ago. I can't lay on my right hand side, because if I lay on my right hand side, it's like it's like basically having one of them ping pong balls stuck in your armpit. That's what it feels like. But yeah, when I put my arm up and I check under my armpit and rotate and I check my bust, I don't feel no lumps. I've laid down on bed, I've sat up on bed, I've thoroughly checked, I don't feel no lumps, but I know there's something there. It's weird. And like I said, I've been to doctors like 4 times about it, and every single time I've been, they couldn't find nothing. They didn't even have said that they were going to send me for mammogram or anything. They're just saying, oh, it's just your anxiety just going through your head, and it's like, no, because it's really weird because it'll come and go. Like sometimes it'll go. I'm coming off this at 1 o'clock to get ready, and because it's at 2:30, in it. We won't get to town yet. I know what bus is like, stopping at every stop.
1:15.
I was just going to set off at 1:30.
Half one. I've got about an hour.
And I've been fine. It's like I'm fine for so long, and then it's like a flare up. It'll flare up, and it's like annoying for a while, and then it'll disappear, and then it'll come back later, and it's just on and off. But it's not hurting. It's just an annoyance more than anything. And when I've been to doctors, it's just a case of, oh, you're wearing wrong bras. Not, oh, we'll just send you just to be on the safe side, you know what I mean? But they always say, oh, have you had cancer in your family? And it's like, no. Oh, well, you shouldn't have no issues then. And it's like, well, how can you just assume that there's going to be no issues? Anybody can get cancer. It don't matter if it's in family. And they say that people have got cancer in the body. It just takes something to set it off. So, I don't know. But I hate that C word. I don't like it at all. That is one thing that terrifies me. While we're travelling, I'm fine during the day, but night time I'm doing a train to Manchester at night soon, and an overnight stay in an airport, and I'm dreading it. It's just a funny thing how different everybody is when it comes to anxiety. Different. What word am I looking for? Different scenarios, innit?
I'll never I saw him walk on the street and then come down to our neighbour's house right now. Maybe he'll come to ours.
Ooh, postman. Yeah. I bet he ain't got me colour in heaven. No. No colour in heaven for me, Jen.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Grr.
Way more of what you find it at your local Subway.
Yeah.
At Humble Shop. Mum, I'll be upstairs.
Yeah. No, mine's not come. Postman's just been and he's not got me colour in heaven mag, so not today. I can't check as my postbox is in the garden and he has the keys and the car keys. Oh, damn. You got like an American mailbox, Jan. I just thought I'd let you know that mine's not arrived. I'm hoping I can get it in town when we go to town. Yeah, I'm still needing Japan one and the Egypt one, Gem. So I'm hoping I can grab them in town when I go, along with Alice one. We'll see. Now Claire should be awake. I did post in group though. It's the asking group. I'll be coming off at 1 as well. First one, well, second one she's missed. Yeah, I'm a subscriber though, but I sometimes buy a couple of extra issues, especially ones that I like. It don't matter. I've got a double copy. I'm on the fence with the Japan one. I love Japanese stuff, but at the same time, I have the Fantasy Figures issue by the same artist and colored in a year. Yeah, I've got a couple of double issues because I sent one to some. I had a couple of copies of that Gothic Fantasy, and I sent one to someone else, and then I sent one to Claire, and then I've got one left over. I might have 2 left over. It comes in handy sometimes if somebody's not got one. I am kind and generous like that. I'll share. Oh, that's a thing, Jen. I need your address, Missy. I love Maud Malloy merch. That's the issue. I regret I didn't buy it because that one is sold out now. Yeah. Is that the one that came out this year? I think it were. I'm trying to think. So I had what, Jen? Your address? I haven't got your address. You didn't keep me. I asked for it, but you didn't keep me. You asked for mine, and I gave you mine. And then I asked for yours, but you must have forgot. You didn't send it because I've got my address book up on my desk. I was going through it other day. I've got Claire's. You can send me yours as well, Zoe.
Have you got one more day as well? Then,
Are you having one of them days, Jen? I know I've got Claire's. I've got my friends on Facebook. I've got like 3 on Facebook that I send birthday cards, Christmas cards to. Hey, I've got quite a few to send out this year. I feel special. I love sending cards, whether it be birthday or Christmas. Felt sorry for our rooms this year. It's the first time he's ever only had 3 cards. One from me and his dad, one from his brothers, and one from Jen. No, I think Rachel on about the gothic one. So, and I said I want your address. So, and your birthday. I'm sure I got your birthday down, didn't I? Your address and your birthday. I've seen your prompt on Insta. I might give it a go. Oh, I like to send cards. I'm that kind of person. I'm annoying. I think I picked the best green for this. Haha, I made that one for you on the day your bras came and doing the live. That's why what it did on the front. Yeah, I've put that in me special tub upstairs. I keep stuff like that. Bless you. Love you to bits. Oh, nobody had to send me anything. I'm just grateful for your friendship. I've told Steve's parents they don't have to buy anything for me for Christmas. Spend the money on Steve. Don't be silly. Don't be silly, girl. I'm just that kind of person, I guess. Although some people take advantage of me when I'm like that. But I've always been the same. People say, don't bother, I can't afford to get your out back. And I'm like, it's fine. It's completely fine. It's just a really nice gesture. Just like to do it. I'm not a haha, I'm a giver, not a receiver. I'm forever buying stuff for people and sending cards and presents. It's just the person that I am. And I don't expect no in return. Looks a bit spooky, doesn't she? Like she's a ghost. I've got to remember colour combination now for the skin. I might have to write that down so I don't forget. It's not a case of me. I think I struggle with buying people stuff because it's a case of I don't know what they want. Now, I used to say to people, if you've got an Amazon wish list, send me that. I'll buy you a little something off that. Or it was just a case of just pop a bit of money in card and let them get what they want. I get sent some happy mail from my viewers, and obviously I say thank you, but it confuses me. Why do people want to buy me lovely things? I've not had nobody buy me out off my Amazon wish list. I have got my list on my cover on my YouTube. I've had one person ask me for my wish list, but I've just said it's just my Amazon wish list is already there, but I don't expect anything from anybody, and I don't expect people to buy me anything. They love you, though. They want to buy you things. I hate shopping too, Rach, even online. My husband loves shopping. I love shopping. If I've got money, it was locked. I asked. So that makes two people.
Right.
Yes, I love shopping. I love Christmas. I love buying people gifts. It gives me pleasure in making someone happy at Christmas, getting something, seeing the faces light up.
Overloaded.
I've always been the same. Always go out for everybody. But I've noticed even with family over here, just with family over years, I've always gone and, spent, I think it was Christmas before that, I spent over £1,000 on family alone in Christmas presents. And the stuff that we got probably wouldn't have even cost half of what I'd spent. And I know it's a case that it's you should be thankful for what you get.
Take us to orbit when you're ready.
And don't get me wrong, I were thankful, but I thought family being family, you wouldn't be so stingy. And I'd buy like multiple items for them, and they'd just buy one. And Bryce said to me last year, he goes, "Don't you dare go out all out for that lot. Spend some money on yourself." And I think I only spent a couple of hundred on them, and we hardly got out. And then this year it's just going to be me and Brian kids, which I'm happy. Doesn't bother me. More money in my pocket, I say. What do you think then? I've done it like a green. Yeah, well, I don't know if you can see it. It's like a green. Like a very funny green.
I do. Well, my wish list's on me cover photo on my YouTube channel, so just help yourself. So there's tons of stuff in there. I just ate it in any form. Yeah, you can see she's coming together. just got these frames. I'm gonna leave her eyeballs, I think. Me and Rach and a couple of other UK streamers wanted to do a UK gifting thing for Christmas, but I'm sadly not in the position to do that now. Oh, like a Secret Santa thing. I don't want times.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that do Secret Santas and stuff, isn't there? Hey, Emma. I'm only here for another half an hour, sweetie. I hope you're well, darling. Hi, Ombi. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining. Picture frames. Again, I think I want to go black.
Well, what Bible?
Did you say that were a ghost?
It's your mum. And he walks, yeah.
What's one of them, so? I'm still new to it all. Thank you, Emma. I started it yesterday.
What's he running?
Just finishing up. Yeah, no, it's a moderator, but how do you go about it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, right, I see. Right. When you do that for just one person, it's like that all the time then, yeah? Yes, Emma, I was on.
Have you got one? Oh.
Zoe wanted me on because she were bored and fed up. I needed company. When you give them the spanner until you take it away, they can mod for you. Oh, well, who wants to mod for me? I don't have that problem though. Random spams. I've not had no spams, to be honest. It's always been on my uploaded videos more than out. I've had quite a few porn links I've reported and removed.
As long as we keep generating all, we're fine.
Oh, come on. Oh, somebody's commented on my video. I look and it's Zimbabwe, summit commented on your video. Go and have a look, and then it's a link with porn stuff on it. Like, why? You got no better to do in your blooming life than to post bloody letting your bloody putting your bloody porn things all over my videos and stuff. Dirty bleeders. It's alright because I don't know if I ought to same with your emails and you get an email and you get all these porn links. Oh, I'm looking for a handsome hunky guy to lay with tonight, and I'm like, do I look like a bloody guy? You know, look at me email. It says my name. I'm not a guy. Sorry I missed you. Had an early night. Plus I had to get ready because I was going to Skegness today. Woo! You having a great time, Emma? That's because you'll forget to clear your history, Jane, letting your secrets slip. I don't watch it. It's rubbish. Doesn't help for me, that stuff. Here you go. I'll have 2 mods. You can help me. I'll be going anyway in about 25 minutes to go and get little monkey to his appointment. Are you on me or a colouring group, Emma? I don't know if you are. I'm on Federation Kate's going. Everyone usually don't have to do anything, but on the odd occasion a comment gets flagged as an inappropriate and the mod has to allow it or decline it. Like if someone swears in chat, right, I get you. Skeg Vegas, baby. No, Zoe, you can't stop me swearing. No one swears here, Zoe, honest. I don't care, people can do what they want. I'll let it slip sometimes. Yizers. Just arrived, lol. Haha, true, but I can stop your chat swearing back. Oh, thank you, Jane. Haha, I feel privileged. you, Jen and yours are ones that have been like from the beginning, so I trust you. Yeah, those links are so annoying. It's either money dieting or the 18 plus stuff. Oh, I know. I had one recently, and I just keep reporting and removing it from my videos. It's so damn right disgusting. Like, you've got places to be putting those kind of things, and you don't need to be putting it on stuff like that. Look. I tried to send the message, then screen went blank. Haha, I'm a big enough spanner without having it on the show. Thanks though. Oh dear. You crack me up. But as I was saying, Emma, are you on me or a colouring group on Facebook? We've got a quiz night starting on there tonight. I'll be live on there. About 72 questions. The one with the most correct answers the fastest wins a new horror colouring book. Blooming traffic was really bad. Be right back. Okie dokie. Yeah, traffic can be bad though. Time did you set off, Emma? Is it just a day trip or
Bang some chew toys then.
did you go in car? Hi Sigrid. Hope you're well, darling. Thank you for dropping by. I don't know what it is with my boys. They're just so aggressive sometimes.
Yeah, but you're gonna let your dog have some more now then, yeah?
Oh, we're naughty last night. I had two crunches. Felt like a pig. You need to lose weight, not gain it.
I don't know. Hey. Done anyway.
It's going to be weird going back to live stream next week. I'm looking forward to it though. Oh, nice. Oh, weather picks up fire. No, we went first week in August. It was a really warm week that week. I just need to lose some weight. I'm getting too fat.
Yeah.
Keep telling myself I'm gonna go dieting. Never seems to just carry on though. I just continually carry on where I've been going. I've been thinking about doing Slimming World or Weight Watchers. I think I need the help and motivation really. It's same with exercise. I know people shouldn't have to force me into getting up and doing exercises, but I think it's my self-esteem and I've just got no motivation whatsoever and I'll lack it really bad. So I need just that one person to even if it's the case of kicking me out of bed, coming upstairs and get out of bed, get your fat ass out of bed, get your on and let's get going. And then just doing, telling me what exercise I need to do and how to do it and how many to do it and for how long. And just motivating me to do it. When I start moaning, give me a clip back at ear and saying, shut up moaning and just get doing it. That's the kind of motivation I need, but Bry's I can't do stuff like that to you. I love you too much. I love you how you are. I don't care if you, size of, I don't know, Titanic. I still love you no matter what. And I'm yeah, but it's not a case of that. It's if I start getting health problems later down the line and what could happen, I could end up having a blooming heart attack or, all could go wrong. And I am overweight. I know last time I checked my weight I was 22 stone, which is a lot. And I'm getting to a point now where I can't even fit in my size 24 jeans. And I've got to wear baggy tops because my arms are getting bigger. And so it's really getting to me. It's I really want to lose some weight. Pissing me off. I hate being big. I hate being out of breath. That's one of the things. Even though I walked at schools, I did school runs, and I walked at school. Walk there, walk back. We walk there on an afternoon. Depending on whether we sometimes walk back, sometimes we just catch bus back to get home so that we can feed Ruben and whatnot. But all that doesn't seem to be having any effect. It's I blooming walk, but know what's happening. And I do that 5 days a week. It's I need to do more. Once you get clear, you'll be more active, even if it's a walk around the block once a day. It's one more walk that you would normally not have had. That's true. I think that's another reason as well. There's many reasons why I wanted it to get a fur baby.
There you go.
I think that's why I said ask you how good they are for distance in walking. Because we've got quite a few walking routes that will probably take me about 2 hours to walk round. But I'm willing to do that just so that we can go for a walk and get out, if you get what I mean. And all the poop picking will get you bending. That's if I can get down though, Jen, because of me sciatica and all. It's oh Christ almighty, I can't even bend down some days. And this is where when Bryce says, you're not getting me picking up dog poop, that's when I'm going to say, but babe, just get down and pick that poop up. I've got really bad backache. Shh, it's my secret. Tell him. Yeah, I know me bad back's to do with me weight gain. I do need to book my ideas up. I used to go swimming at one point. Swimming baths is only up road. It's only a 5-minute walk, so I was probably doing a bit of swimming and all when kids have gone back to school. You can come and give me a day off and pick up from my lot. If we lived close enough, we could have gone for a walk. Oh, saying that though, I think you struggle, didn't you, walking? Might have to like find some dog walking groups and go on dog walks. So there'll be some with cars and that'll pick me up, take us to destination. I'm willing to try out me now. I'm getting fed up because I got really upset overnight, and Brad's like, "What are you getting so upset for? What's so important that you've got this into your head?" I'm like, "Because I'm fed up. I'm fed up, and it's depressing, and it's getting me down. I just want to lose weight. I want to get healthy for myself and for my kids and be around a lot longer." But he just doesn't grasp it. He's like, "I don't care. I love you for who you are and what you look. I don't care what you look like." And I'm like, maybe so, but I want to be healthy. I want to live. I don't want to die. You see, the biggest fear apart from cancer is death for me. Honest advice, it can't be seen as a diet. It has to be seen as a life change when it comes to eating. It's scary and hard, but I do believe you can do it and don't feel bad after eating a slice of cake. We all need a treat sometimes. It's really funny because I don't really eat much rubbish. I mean, I have my main meals. I'll have breakfast, but you see, with breakfast, I've got I have that what's it called now? Them oats that you can microwave. And I've had a bit of chocolate, chocolate spread in it and mix it round so it's chocolate oats because I can't eat it original. And I don't like honey. I don't like that. I can't have honey with it.
I'll teach you then.
But I have like such as that, and then at dinner time we'll have a sandwich with a bag of crisps. Then at tea time we'll have a oven cooked meal, and then it gets to like 8 o'clock.
I know all changes now, so
8 o'clock, it's like I'm peckish, so I'll go and get a bag of crisps. But I haven't been eating. Well, I don't know if you've seen them. They're like them Wotsits, but they're them oven baked steak crisps. But I've had a look at fat intake and all other stuff on it, and it is a lot. But they're really, really addictive. And they get me every time. I can have a bowl of those. Not a big bowl, but a little round breakfast bowl full. And then last night I'm like, I really need some chocolate. And I remember getting some crunches from food shopping. And instead of picking just one, I took 2. And I'm like, I need to stop. It's just so hard. And it's funny because I had a bad problem with biting my fingernails years ago. And I managed to stop myself from doing that. So I know I can do it. It's just having that, that oomph to sort me SHIT out and get started properly, So Steve has decided the way he's going to win our dream team. He's by copying everyone else's team. He just said, "Sorry to copy us all, but I've just put Tripper in my team. Can we change that though?" He copied Brandon, his nephew, last week. Change the team. I used to fear death as a teenager. Now I accept it. I'll probably die with a bar of chocolate in my hand, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, first Friday of every month you'll get 5 new subs. Heaviest crisps are the hula hoop puff version or Pom Bears. Yeah, we used to get Pom Bears, but I've stopped eating them. Morning, Catherine. Hope you're well, darling. I'll be leaving in about 10-15 minutes. I've got an appointment with my little boy. Healthiest, I mean. It's okay, we all make mistakes. We used to have Pom Bears, but I stopped having them. It's just these oven baked what's it ones that we've seen. Me and Bryce have got a thing for them at minute. Just so addictive. I don't eat many crisps. I can't because of my teeth. I'm still waiting for sedation centre to get in touch with me to fix my teeth. I'm still waiting for appointment. I know the dentist said to get mid-September, then phone and see if they've got my application. That's something else I've got to do. Oh, why did you stop having pombe? I don't know. I really don't. I were eating them and I were enjoying them, and then I don't know. I just started having them. I don't know where it were. I don't even have a reason, to be honest. Just stopped eating them. I think I don't even. You know how people are supposed to look at the intake of calories and stuff. I don't even look at that, to be honest. I'm really bad for that. I've been no good at, keeping an eye on my calories and stuff. I don't even have a clue. I've been lurking for a bit, wanted to say morning before you left. Oh, bless you, Catherine. Good morning to you and thank you for lurking. Oh, I've just accepted if I lived 30 due to the world's chaos, it will be a miracle. I feel guilty for biting their heads off. What colouring pencils are you using? Me usual, Emma. Just my Faber-Castell Polis. My favourite pencils. I always go to my Fabers. They're my favourite. They're working near enough every single book that I've coloured in, to be honest. I love it. I love them. I love them too much. Hey, I wonder if I'm going to get finished before live ends. I still haven't even done my eyes for my rabbit. Or his ear. This. Oh, yes. That's nice. That really goes. And then I think I'm going to do grey for in his ear. We use an app called NutriCheck. It's like £3 now. I'm not paying for no apps. Oh, I'm not fueling apps, the bananas. I've lost and kept half a stone off because I struggle with my food. I struggle to lose weight. Steve lost over a stone. Yeah, I struggled really bad. I think it's just a case I struggle with my food because I used to have like really big portions at one point. I have cut down a bit, but it's like I'll have a big portion and then I'll go and have like 2 hours later I'm hungry again. So obviously my stomach's got used to being eating large amounts of food. Concentrating.
Sorry, I've got a speed booster. So my hunter's just ploughing through like a race car.
I actually think I've lost more weight not going to the gym. I used to stress eat because it was stressing me out, so I feel like I just focus on food. I'm a lot more confident in that now. You see, I want to go to the gym, but I've had a lot of trauma with being, when I were at school, being bullied a lot. So I struggle with being in like places such as gyms, because when they look at me, I think they're like taking mick. So being at a gym and that, even when I'm swimming though, I get these stupid obsessive thoughts in my head that people are just taking mick. And it's because of my past trauma that it's reason for it. Silly, I know, but
Oh, yeah.
too small. Small wrists. Oh, 0.5. That'll do.
Let me up. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh, I can see his eyes. Oh dear. So funny. No worries, Emma. That looks to be like a ghost, so I'm just going to colour that light grey. I don't know why there's this bit here, but just colour over it. I'm going to use that pen again.
It's nice to think after really things drop for me, I'll be done on every character. I don't need to do pinnacles no more.
There we go. Looks like a ghost now. I don't know why there's that bit, but 2 people left. Oh, I forgot the buttons. Forgot the buttons.
How did you think that was going to work?
Love the cat. It's different, isn't it? It reminds me of my granddad's cat called Stella, because she used to like drinking Stella, because she were a cat that we got off someone, and she were apparently a monkey for drinking. I've got a cup of tea here and it's gone cold. I don't like it. She were a bugger for drinking beer, Stella beer out of bottles, and then they couldn't look after her, and that we took her on. But because I got younger kids, they wouldn't leave her alone. So I said to my granddad, because kids were only down there at weekends, would he take her instead? And he's like, yeah, let her come. And she ended up going and living with them. In fact, I'm going to use. I'm gonna use blue.
Yeah, I'm just getting my turbo going.
Same as her. And they're all the same then. But yeah, she what same colour.
Everything's dead up there.
It reminds me of her a little bit.
Where is it?
I'm nearly finished. I'm nearly finished, guys.
I'll kill him if I can get close enough. There you go, he'll die. Yep. He's dead. It's alright, dude, just let him kill him. Get that 14 minutes.
Oh no, that's too bright. No, it's darker than that. I don't like it. Oh. Where's my rubber? Rubber. Here we go.
I don't know if I got time to do it production. I've got 25.
That'll do.
I'm 1580 on all my armour apart from my hunter, and then
I need to be doing her hair same as hers, don't I really? Black. Oh, dark grey.
Go on and start it. Unstoppable, isn't it?
I can see it underneath.
Coming. Yeah, one up.
I've used my rubber more than the pencils this morning. I'm at the stage where it's get this page finished, no matter if I'm happy or not.
Get ready now.
I love that page. It is cuckoo clock you're colouring, isn't it, Jen? I think I did mine like greens and like a yellowy colour, I think.
You ready?
I don't think so. Yeah. I'll send you a picture of mine. Been some time ago. We're his own worst critics when we want to be. I'm guessing this is going to be a mum or something, so I wanted to do her hair same colour as her so that you could tell they were family members. He'll get dressed enough to my life.
Especially schools now. It's not like a case of slipping the trainers on.
There we go, I think I've done. Finally done. I will in a bit at the stage where I don't care anymore about it. Well, first time I've felt this with a Kirby page. Maybe just set it aside and come back to it with a fresh mind. I'm the same though sometimes, Jen. I mean, I've got this one, like I said, that I started the other day. This piece. I started that I showed you yesterday. And I just keep going back to it now and again. And just keep doing bits at a time. But yeah, just put it to one side, Jen, and just come back to it when you're feeling up to it. I'm using Paulie's Sigrid, my favourite pencils. I'm back with my bachelor. Welcome back, Emma. I'll be going shortly anyway. I've got to get ready for my appointment with my little boy. He's got his hearing assessment. It's been a long time since he's had one, so we've definitely got to go. Half of my pages from last month are now whipped because I'm not feeling it. I think it's a lot of stress as well, causes you not to be bothered either. Thank you, though. If I put one down that I'm not enjoying, I won't go back to it. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, I need to get dressed soon too. Roll on your quiz tonight. Yes. If you don't already know, like I said yesterday, let me just go back to this. Hold a sec. I have a horror colouring group on Facebook. It's been running for a year now. And I have decided along with Reese, who helps run the group, copy link, we do themes on there a lot every month. No worries. So, we run themes monthly. The current theme for September is haunted houses / mansions. And we've also got the group buddy colour along, which is this image. So it's just a case of colouring this picture and sharing it in the album that's on the horror colouring group. I'm just going to pop the link in the chat description box for that group. So please be aware that it's not your standard colouring group where you can upload fancy cut pictures, fairies and whatnot. It is a dark group, as well as stuff like this. Or you can have stuff like, what can I say? You could have like a Walt Disney picture and spruce it up by adding blood splatters and stuff like that. You can do stuff like that for group as well, but no cute. You can have cute ones as long as it's got blood splatter, like I said, as long as it's got, you know, something that references to the group. If it doesn't reference it, it'll be removed. So as I was saying, we've got those two things running at the moment, and then we've decided to do a quiz night. It's the first ever quiz I've ever done, and it's the first one I've done on my group as well. So it's going to be fun. It is going to be live streamed on Facebook in that group. No other group. It's private as well. So There's no randomers just dropping by and, you know, butting in and whatnot. It will be specifically for that group, or it should be. So the quiz itself is just about horror movies, and it can be from old movies to recent movies or recent-ish movies. There's going to be 51 questions, and then there's going to be 25 movie quote questions. It's basically fastest fingers first. Whoever answers correctly the fastest, which my friend Reese will be writing down who's commented fastest with the correct answer. At the end of the quiz, the one with the most correct answers the fastest will win a colouring book for Halloween. I'm not disclosing what colouring book it will be. It's just something fun and exciting to do as a group. Bring us all together on live as well. It's going to be interesting. And as you know, if you followed me for some time now, I'm not very good with pronunciations of stuff, so there's going to be some laughs about that. It will be running from 6 o'clock. Some people have said that they will be joining at 6:30, but that'll be a bit too late, I'm afraid. I don't want to start too late and be still doing it at 11 o'clock at night. I don't know how long it's going to take me to read through all these questions and wait for answers. It might be 10 minutes. Might be 10 minutes. I can't see it being 10 minutes, but you can get gist. It could be half an hour. It could be an hour. It could be 2 hours. It could be 3 hours. I don't know how long it's going to be, but people joining late to the show, I might give it while 6:15, because we've got me and Reese got to set it all up and everything anyway. But I might give it while 6:15 to give time for people to join in anyway. I don't want to be starting when there's only like 2-3 people on. So we'll probably wait a little bit, hang on and see how many join. And I might wait till past and see if people join in. But I'm hoping that there's going to be quite a few joining. It would be nice to see everybody there. But at the minute, as it stands in group, we have at the moment 9 going, 3 maybes, and 3 that can't go. But I've invited all 103 people. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm hoping everybody can join. It's gonna be some fun. Right, I've put a few of these colouring books in my Amazon basket. Not sure if my partner took them out. And also for the month of October, we're gonna be having Halloween prompts. So it'd be like name, like for a reference. I think I'm trying to think now, like witch. So you've got to colour a picture that's got a witch in it, but it's got prompts for all 31 days of October. It is 31, yeah, 31 days of October. So you've got one a day. I am going to try and do it. I've never done a whole month before, so it's going to be interesting to watch me do that, as well as my live streams and such. Moment of truth. I put this page underneath because of transference, and I don't know if you can see. See if I turn this off. I don't know if you can see it, but it is there. I've got transference of this picture that I've been colouring on this plain piece of paper. So, not as bad as what some of them have been. Good luck with Ruben's check-up, and thank you for the stream. Thank you very much, darling. It's just a case of looking in his ears and checking him over and making sure, like, they do a test to see how well his hearing's working, and you know, and such. It's just random. It's what they do. They're supposed to do it yearly, but I think it's been about 2 years since he last went. You know, because of COVID and everything. So he's got to go, although he'd rather not go. So yes, I hope to see some of you over at the quiz night. If not, I will see you all on Monday for the first live stream back from way back. It will be
Right, so
at
there's no time for me to go.
10 o'clock. I will be doing it from 10 o'clock on Monday. And it's everything's in me community tab, so you can go and have a look and search through that and find out what's what. See you tonight, Jen. Thanks for being a mod. Oh dear. But yes, thank you to everybody that's been and watched me and listened to me cry some today. I do apologise for everybody if you've managed to get this far, re-watching it. I do apologise for me crying and being a bit emotional earlier. As I said, next week's going to be hard for me, but I'll get through it like I've done last 6-7 years. Lovely stream. Have a lovely week. You too, Rach. I'll be a spanner anytime. You crack me up. Oh, dear. Right. I'm going to love you and leave you all. Thanks again for coming and watching. Thanks for joining. Thank you for subscribing if you haven't already. I'm going to send you lots of love, warm hugs, kisses. Thank you again for coming. I really do appreciate your support. It means ever so much to me. And I will see you all on Monday. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.